Hi, I'm Jenn, the Holistic Health Boss, your functional diagnostic health practitioner and expert. And in this video, I'm curious, are you feeling anxious and maybe overweight? Because if you are, you definitely are not alone. If you're feeling overweight, low on energy, anxious, and or depressed, then I have got some answers for you in this video. You see, there was a point in my life when I felt this way too. No matter what I did or what I ate, nothing seemed to change. I was beyond uncomfortable in my clothes. I was uncomfortable in my own skin, and all I wanted to feel was like my energetic, lean, and easygoing self again. I tried changing my diet, I tried different workout routines, detox regimens, meditations, and a variety of supplements trying to get my body back and my mind back. Sometimes it seemed as if something was working, but it was always very short-lived and never stuck. When I went from doctor to doctor, health expert to health expert, searching for answers that seemed so hard to find. I racked my brain trying to figure out what had changed. For the longest time, everything had stayed the same. My eating, drinking, exercise routine, and my weight hardly ever varied until this point in my life. Was this just a part of getting older, I found myself asking? Absolutely not. This was my body telling me something wasn't right. If you're feeling overweight, low on energy, anxious, and or depressed, then chances are that your body is trying to tell you something too. The problem is that basically these signs and symptoms can be far removed from the actual cause, and they can be related to a variety of metabolic imbalances occurring in the body. For instance, did you know that low energy and weight gain can correlate with things like trouble sleeping or getting poor quality sleep, or not exercising enough or moving enough? Blood sugar imbalances, chaotic cortisol rhythms, elevated estrogen levels, thyroid dysfunction, and even toxin exposures. And that things like anxiety can be linked to food sensitivities, low progesterone, also elevated estrogen levels, as well as chaotic cortisol rhythms, thyroid dysfunction, poor gut or digestive function too. And depression can be related to literally all of the above and more. The good news is, though, no matter what the cause of your symptoms might be, you can have a positive effect on them with the right combination of food, sleep, exercise, stress reduction, and supplements for your specific body. So in this video, I want to dive a little bit deeper and share with you how I basically untangled the web of weight gain, low energy, anxiety, and depression so that you can figure out what's going on with your body too and get back to feeling like your best self again. Now, in order to untangle the web of your weight gain, low energy, anxiety, and maybe depression, you first have to realize that this didn't happen overnight. What you're experiencing now is likely a culmination of things that have taken place over the timeline of your life. For example, if you were a C-section baby or not breastfed or maybe both, then your immune and digestive systems didn't receive the vital nutrients or bacteria needed to set up your health for long-term success. This slight setback could now be catching up to you as your immune and digestive systems have had to work so much harder over the years to compensate for what they missed out on when you entered the world. And just because you have a pile of wood doesn't mean that you have a fire. You still need friction, something to create a spark and fuel such as oxygen and wood to get the fire going and keep it roaring. This is another analogy related to your health. The same is true for health fires happening in your body. Somewhere you had the perfect start to a fire, Something or things triggered the fire, and a variety of things are continuing to fuel it. Now, remember that song from your childhood? The leg bone is connected to the knee bone's connected to the thigh bone is connected to the hip bone, and so on and so on and so on. Now shake them skeleton bones. Remember that song? Well, the body is a network of complex systems and functions just like that childhood song indicates. They are all connected. Therefore, there is no such thing as one singular root cause of your health issues at hand, because when one system or function goes down, they are all connected and can start to fall as well too. For example, high levels of estrogen were at the core of my weight gain, low energy, anxiety, and depression, but it wasn't essentially the root cause. Whatever the diagnosis is, or what you think the root cause might be, you have to ask yourself, why is that happening in the first place? Like, why did I have elevated estrogen levels? What is the chain of events or cumulative factors that have led to this scenario? For me, there were a variety of factors. I had been on birth control for 17 years, suppressing my ovaries and negatively impacting all of my hormones. Stealthy toxic mold had been brewing in our home, burdening my liver's detox capacity and wreaking havoc on my gut. And despite how crappy I was feeling, I continued to push my body to work out at the same level I had always done, depleting it even more. And as a result, the inflammatory fire burned out of control, taking down my thyroid along with it and igniting Hashimoto's, an autoimmune thyroid condition. And although I was eating healthy compared to the average person, working out regularly, and taking supplements, I needed to approach these healthy habits differently based on what my body was dealing with at that time. So running a few simple at-home functional lab tests to look at my hormone, immune, digestion, detoxification, energy, and nervous systems gave me the insights I needed to create a health rebuilding plan that was more customized to my body's specific needs. By supporting all systems and functions of my body, I was able to get my weight under control, my energy back, and put a stop to the anxiety and depression, and ultimately get back to feeling like myself again, comfortably in my own skin. None of which happened when I, previously focused on diet, exercise, sleep, or supplements alone by themselves. Now, here are the 3 exact steps that I took and that I guide my clients through to help them boost energy, balance hormones, achieve weight goals, and overcome just about any other health issue that might be ailing you. 1 is to figure out what foods are right for your body so that it can function at its potential. You are unique, and therefore your diet should be too. What works for one person doesn't necessarily work for you, and yet you're trying to maybe fit yourself into a specific framework with most dietary approaches. There is a difference between eating healthy and eating right for your body. Eating right for your body may include healthy foods, but not every healthy food is necessarily right for your body. So you're probably wondering, well, how do you figure out what is right for your body? You can do this by testing to see which foods your body responds best to, and then dialing in your macronutrient balance, which is your protein, carbs, and fat ratio, using my food and body language log. This will help you to instantly boost your energy, reduce any bloating, and provide the nutrients that your body specifically needs to function at its potential. When I discovered what foods were right for my body, I instantly started feeling more like myself again. Now, number 2 is to find the missing pieces and restore balance to all of your body systems. Because remember, the body is a complex network of systems, each doing an important job that the other systems depend on. So when one system goes down, they are all basically affected by this. Functional lab testing will help you to find those missing pieces so that you can see what systems of the body are out of balance and how they are impacting each other, revealing your healing opportunities. Now, these are not your typical blood tests. These are usually saliva, urine, and stool-based to show the actual physiological aspects of the body and how it's working or not working. A lab test will basically take a deeper look at your hormones, immune, digestion, detoxification, energy, and nervous systems. In turn, this will guide you towards the right diet, rest, exercise, supplement, stress reduction, and toxin removal you need to ultimately feel your best. And the third one is tuning into your body to give it what it needs so that you can feel your best all the time. Your body actually holds all of the answers you need, and it always has. But we've been conditioned to disconnect from our body and to search externally for solutions. When something doesn't feel right in your body, it's your body asking you to pay attention, to tune into what it's trying to tell you. And when you do, you'll know what to do in order to feel your best all of the time. Now, the health and aging concerns that you are facing today are not your destiny. Like I said, they are an accumulation of things that have happened over your lifetime, which have slowly chipped away at that feel-good feeling until you barely recognize yourself anymore. With these 3 steps, you can unravel the doings of time and reveal the real feel-good you. So now I'm curious. What step are you committed to taking today so that you can feel like yourself again? I would love to know what you're committed to below. And if there's any additional questions that you have that I might be able to answer for you so that you can find the missing pieces of your health puzzle and get back to feeling like yourself again or for the very first time. All right, that's it. I'll see you in the next video.